Hey guys, Nightfall here. Before we begin, I just want to announce I'm selling a spreadsheet for Chimera, which includes over 40 combos for all the versions, including Azamina, the pure version with Duke of Demise, and version without Duke of Demise from before. So if you want to purchase it, just hit me up on my socials, and yeah, enjoy the video. So this is the deck list I'm running at the moment. I think the non-engine is actually pretty good for the format as it is right now. I'm not gonna go over the full deck list because it's kind of standard at this point. Except let's just say like Droplet might not be standard, but I kind of like it with the patchwork stuff. A lot of people kind of hate the patchwork stuff because it sometimes breaks, but I think this engine is amazing just because Guardian Chimera like can break a lot of boards. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The side deck is like also I'm not gonna go over. I just want to go over like more or less the combo part of this deck just because Duke of the Mice got released as well as a bow. I haven't done a video with the bow combo, so I just wanted to showcase more than that. But here's the sample deck list. I don't think I'm gonna change much either of it. I tested like a lot with it, and I think this is the list I'm like most happy with at the moment. And yeah, let's just move to the combos. If you have any questions about the deck list, just comment down below and we can go over them. But yeah, let's go to the combos now. So this is the first combo I'm gonna show you. All you need for it is just Gazelle and Chimera Fusion. The other three cards can technically be blank. Because you actually need like just one more discard for Apprentice and for a bow, but that's okay. So what we do now is just normal summon Gazelle. Gazelle at Necrom. Then we go Chimera Fusion, make Baphomet here. And then we go chaining one Baphomet, chaining two Gazelle. We add Apprentice, and then we send the Engraver. It's important to summon the Baphomet here, not Chimera King. You're gonna see in a bit why. So what you do next is just return Chimera Fusion to hand, and then go Sinister Necrom, Special Adjusted Gold, make Requiem. Requiem summon Lacrima, Lacrima sends Engraver. And now we go Requiem effect, equip to Lacrima, and then we make Necroquip. It's also important to send Engraver here, not Paradise. We are always gonna do that on the opponent's turn. Otherwise, you're gonna miss Light Fiends for our combo. So we make Necroquip here, and this is like the only point that your opponent can Nibiru you. Any point besides that, like his Nibiru is just gonna stay in hand. Even if he Nibirus here, like it's fine. You're still gonna full combo him. So yeah, we make Caesar here with special Apprentice. Apprentice adds Cornfield. And then we go Cornfield, add SwordKnight. Now we just go Engraver effect, shuffle back Adjusted Gold. And then summon Engraver, make Sequence. Sequence will make our new Duke of Demise. This card is like absolutely broken. There's like so many good combos with it in the spreadsheet you're gonna see. So we go Duke of Demise, summon SwordKnight, and then we link off into a bow. And then we pitch one of our blanks in hand, whichever you feel like is like the worst out of the two remaining. You always want to keep Chimera Fusion. You go a bow, summon back SwordKnight, and then SwordKnight still didn't use its effect, so we're gonna do that. Summon Baphomet, and then we add Chimera Fusion and Gazelle. Then we go Chimera Fusion, make Chimera King, and then we go Chilling 1, Chilling 2 Baphomet, special back SwordKnight. And here we go Duke of Demise. Duke of Demise is like insane because you can add back the Baphomet to hand. You're almost always gonna do that in these kind of combos because this also plays around this plays around the bureau, and like this can also add back Engraver, which I'm gonna show in the next combo, but for now we're just gonna get back the Baphomet. This is like the more nip safe line, I would say. If the opponent plays Malice, for example, I would always go for this line because with this combo you're never gonna lose to Malice. If they wait for the Bestial for later for something like Engraver, like they're not gonna be able to. The only choke point is like the Sinister Necron. And of course you can still extend after that. You can just make Magnum the Reliever and make your Fiendsmith combo anyway, but if they hold the Bestial for any longer, it's just gonna be like dead in the hand. So we just sent the Chimera Fusion, and then in the end phase we special back the Bow. On the opponent's turn we go Lacrima summon Requiem, Requiem summon Lacrima into Paradise. We go a Bow for a pop here. You can also choose to special summon Gazelle from Graveyard for more follow-up. You also have SwordKnight here, which can banish also from the field. I choose to do it from the field because you can also tribute it, get Gazelle, and get the follow-up in Graveyard. I just prefer to play around Cold by the Graveyard because I value SwordKnight more. So, for example, if they activate Cold by the Grave on Lacrima and Requiem, I'm fine with that. I can always reborn the Requiem from Banish with Baphomet. But I can always get SwordKnight in rotation. You can also banish it from field to play around Cold by the Grave. So yeah. You have a Bowas pop, you have Paradise engraved, you still have two Caesar negates if you didn't use some of your turn. You have Chimera King, which is also follow up. You still have Chimera Fusion, which can go into Guardian Chimera and still reborn Apprentice from the grave. So you have like infinite follow up with this setup. So even if your opponent somehow manages to break this, which is like close to impossible, I would say no matter like what the hand is. I think like but the times I played this deck, like I think this combo was like broken like I think it was like only once to be fair, and it was because it was my opponent opened like he played like some 60 card pile, but yeah, this is that's about it for the first combo. Let's move to the next. So this is a two card combo, Gazelle and SwordKnight. However, in this combo, I'm gonna play a route that lets you go into the Desiree. If you played the other route, you just play it out the like I'm playing it on the first combo of this video with Gazelle and Chimera Fusion. But I wanted to show you this combo because there's actually another take on it. So you normal Gazelle get Chimera Fusion, you go Chimera Fusion, make Baphomet, chilling 1, chilling 2. We add Apprentice, Baphomet sends Necrom, we go Chimera Fusion to return itself to hand. Necrom to special adjusted gold. We Requiem into Lacrima, send Engraver. Equip here, make Necroquip, special apprentice, add Cornfield. We go Cornfield, add Baphomet here because we already have the SwordKnight in graveyard. And now we go Necroquip. We are supposed to draw one from Necroquip here. I just forget it here, I guess. But we are supposed to draw one from Necroquip. So here you go Chimera Fusion, fuse away the Necroquip and Baphomet to make Duke of Demise. Baphomet summons back the Mirror SwordKnight. Now we go Engraver, summon back. We make Sequence. We go Duke of Demise to return the Engraver. Engraver Attract. Now we go into Sequence. This is the line where you want to make Desiree. This is like 2 card combo to make Desiree pretty much. Like otherwise you have to open the 3 card combos to end on Desiree. But here you can actually end on it. But you have to give up the Caesar for it. So yeah. You go Agnum deck, we special back the Desiree, we go Luri effect, special with Salvao, and now we just link all of these into a bow, discard, and then add special Baphomet, and then add Gazelle and Chimera Fusion. And then sequence to equip, and then we set Chimera Fusion. The downside of this combo is, of course, you don't end on the hand loop Chimera, but you still have like Desiree, Abao, Baphomet, and once you use the Desiree effect, you can go Chimera Fusion, fuse away Baphomet, and Desiree into and Gazelle in hand into Chimera, Guardian Chimera, or you can make Magnum the reliever with these two, and then Desiree will send one card on the opponent's field because of its second effect, and then Magnum has another pop, so it's essentially like you have 3 pop interruptions, you have 1 Desiree negate, and you have like all the follow up in the world, pretty much. So yeah, this is like 1 card take on the combo. Of course, there is like other ones as well, but yeah, I kind of wanted to show this one because you can end on Desiree with it. So this is the 1 card Apprentice combo. All you need is Apprentice and let's just say double discard for a bow and Apprentice. This is my take on the 1 card combo. I think the 1 card combo is like always gonna lose to Nibiru at a certain point, so I just try to it loses to Nibiru, but I try to twist it more. So a special apprentice, pitch Fuvolos, we add Cornfield. We go Cornfield, add Gazelle. Normal Gazelle, add Chimera Fusion. Chimera Fusion, make Baphomet. Chaining 1 Baphomet, chaining 2 Gazelle. We add SwordKnight and pitch the Necrom. And then we go Chimera Fusion, return itself to hand. Necrom, yeah, Necrom special adjusted gold. We make Requiem, Requiem special Lacrima. Lacrima pitch Engraver. Now we make sequence, and here is where we are gonna make our Duke of Demise, and we shuffle back a Baphomet because we want to keep Lacrima and Requiem in the graveyard this time. So yeah, I just wanted to show you can actually shuffle back Baphomet if you value your Light Fiends more, because some people actually value their Light Fiends more over Baphomet. So in this combo I just decided to show you that, which both ways are correct. I think like shuffling away Baphomet sometimes is actually good. In case you get hand trapped at later point, you still get to keep your Fiendsmith engine, because if they interact you at certain point, your Baphomet can only revive Necron, which sucks, but this is like much better follow-up. So you make Duke of Demise normals the SwordKnight. We link it to Agnum Day, and then what we do now is go Duke of Demise, return the Engraver, we go Engraver effect, add Tract, and now we go Tract, add Luri, special Luri, and now we make a bow, and we pitch one card in hand. Special Fabled Luri. You can also like summon Agnum Day here. I just needed a link 3 to climb into. Technically the correct summon here is Agnum Day. It just doesn't make that much difference. So we make Necroquip. Now we go Engraver, summon back, and we make the Caesar. This is the combo if you want to end here on both Abao and Caesar. But yeah, now we go into SwordKnight, special Baphomet. Baphomet's the Chimera Fusion and Gazelle. And then we go Chimera Fusion, make Chimera King, Chilling 1, Chilling 2, Baphomet. To special back the SwordKnight, set the last Chimera Fusion in here. We have Caesar again, we have a Bow, we have Chimera King, and we have Chimera Fusion set. And we have the SwordKnight, we also have Lacrima Engraver this follow-up. The thing with this combo is, you don't have Baphomet in graveyard. So this is just one take on the one card combo. There is like two more, of course. But yeah, I think like I like this combo more, so I wanted to show you this instead, because I also think a lot of people cut it Nibiru. So if you think you play against like a player that doesn't play Nibiru, just do this combo. I think it's much better. And yeah, that's just it for this combo. So for this final combo, we're gonna see what we can do with just one Fiendsmith Engraver. Let's just pretend we somehow opened 4 non-engine cards and we open one Engraver. So we start with Engraver, add Tract, and then activate Tract, add Luri, pitch Luri, special summon Luri, and then we go for Fiendsmith Requiem, special summon Lacrima, and it's important that we pitch Engraver here, not Paradise. You're gonna see why in a minute. And now we just activate Engraver effect, shuffle back Luri, special summon itself out. Now we link into sequence make Area Eater, and we have to shuffle back unfortunately Lacrima and Requiem in order for this combo to work, because we don't have enough Light Fiends in graveyard. If you open like any additional Light Fiend, I feel like you can make this combo. But yeah, you special summon Area Eater. Area Eater pitches the Baphomet here. And now we link both of these, make Agnum Day. It's important that we make Agnum Day here, because now we go Area Eater. We have to banish the both Engravers to special summon Area Eater back. And now we link Agnum Day because it's a link 3 monster, and Area Eater to make a Bow. And a Bow here is actually insane to breach our engines, because it's actually insane interruption as well. And you can use both and you can use the effect on the opponent's turn as well. It's gonna come up, you'll see why. So for now we go a Bow, we pitch like any card in hand that you think you're not gonna need. We special summon the Baphomet out, we add Gazelle and Chimera Fusion. And now we just have to activate Chimera Fusion, make Baphomet. It's important to make Baphomet first in this combo, just so you can get both fusions in rotation. So now you go Chaining 1, Baphomet, Chaining 2 Gazelle, we add Cornfield Quato, we sent Lacrima here. Lacrima is like insane follow-up, but it's also gonna be good interruption for later on. So we go Chimera Fusion to return it back. We go Quato, add SwordKnight. And remember, we still didn't normal summon this turn. So what we do here is normal summon SwordKnight effect into Gazelle. Gazelle adds another Chimera Fusion. And now we go Chimera Fusion, fuse both of these away, make Chimera King, because it's important to summon Baphomet first, because if you summon Chimera King first, you cannot make Baphomet because both Gazelle and Chimera King are beast. So you have to start with summoning Baphomet and then climb, fuse into Chimera King. Otherwise, the sequence doesn't work, basically. So yeah, now you go Chimera King effect only because we already used Gazelle this turn to search, unfortunately, but that's okay because that's where Abao is gonna come into play next turn. So now we just set the remaining non-engine in hand. Typically, you want to leave one card in hand to have a Bao's effect on the opponent's turn. So whatever non-engine you have left, assuming you have any left, which you should if your hand is like just one Engraver for the combo, you should be like setting rest of your cards. And now in the end phase, we just return a Bao on the field, and then Chimera King discards one card from the opponent's hand. So if he plays a Breaker deck, he starts with 5 cards in hand. Or he plays Raizio and he starts with 5 cards as well. And this setup is actually perfect against Raizio because there's actually nothing like X Raizio into Meteorologic can hit here. Sure, he can hit the bow, but then we are gonna see what we do here is we use the effect of a bow in response to like something like Meteorologic, or we just use it in main phase. Like whenever we want to, we special summon the Baphomet out. And then we go Baphomet effect, add Gazelle, add Chimera Fusion. And now we have SwordKnight negate. You always use the SwordKnight negate first. So after you do that and your opponent is still playing, you just go Chimera Fusion into Guardian Chimera. You go Chainlink 1 Guardian Chimera, Chainlink 2 Baphomet. I should have also used like Gazelle in this Chainlink. I guess I just forgot in this replay, but it's like kind of irrelevant to the interruption you have. You just have like one additional Apprentice to the hand, which is fine. And now I just draw what like I just added talents here because I draw like additional non-engine here. Let's just pretend it's also dead. And now we can go Chimera King to reborn the Lacrima because it's a Fiend monster and Chimera King can reborn Beast, Fiend, and Illusion. So we special Lacrima. Lacrima pitches Fiendsmith Paradise. So now we have like an additional interruption as well in the form of Desiree. And now we can just return the Agnum Day into the extra deck. I kinda like to leave Sequence in graveyard because next turn I can just shuffle away back like one Gazelle. And let's just say the Desiree to make another Baphomet, so that's kinda good. Of course, some lists actually went to the trend to like play one Baphomet, which is kinda bad for grind games. I would always suggest playing 2 off of this card. Like this card is just way too good for the grind games, and it also helps Sequence return the valuable resources like Guardian Chimera and like for example Gazelle if needed. I think this card is always a 2 off. Like Sequence returning resources in grind game comes up like every now and then. And it's also it's good for something like Kashtira Unicorn to have a second one. Because otherwise you cannot get access to your Fiendsmith engine via Sinister Necrom. So now we just sent one more card, and then we still have Baphomet to special summon Chimera King out from the Banish Zone, which we can always use on turn 4 if we survive. And with this deck, it's actually easy to survive. So yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much what you end on. And of course, you still have like one Illusion in hand, because in this replay I forgot to trigger the Gazelle, but you still have like an additional Apprentice to the hand. And yeah, that's it for this combo video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions about this combo, you can say in the comments down below. But I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one.